So what's your problem? Go. What's your problem? Let me ask you before.
My problem is I don't understand how somebody can be so influential. She has influence. Influence that a lot of people are begging for.
Praying for
this Obasanjo internet, and he's doing nothing with it. He just decided to be playing Anini today, Anini rest tomorrow.
All right, welcome to Let's Weigh In. Yes, so if you have not watched the last video, I want to tell you that you really need to start that video for you to understand what we are going to be talking about in this very episode of Let's Weigh In. My name is Amaka Chibuzo-Obi, and I am here to bring you the latest happenings in the world of controversy and social media. Before I get into it, I have to say this one. This show is purely for educational and informational purposes, and every opinion we express right here is based off of information that is already publicly and widely available online. Yes, so because of Adi and Mama, like Igbo people will say. Yes. So today I'm also here with my sister.
Oh yeah?
I said I wanted to say little sister, but I swallowed it. So I won't say little sister, but you
not
know.
so little.
My not so little sister. And we are here to bring you the hot gist in the world of controversies going on. Who am I talking about? Abi, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the one gift on the internet right now that keeps on giving. This gift keeps on giving every day, like new blessings
Every day.
Blessing,
follow me.
Pun intended, if you know what I mean. Yes. Blessing CEO, matters are rising. We have heard a lot and more. You know, when we had that last episode, we thought that that's where everything will end. We talked about, you know, how she came out and started talking about having cancer, and how a report came out, and how people are saying that that report is doctored, and all of those matters, right? We gave our own 2 cents, only for new things to start emerging. You see this one, I'm not even here for too much talk. We are going to start looking at a few things. So first of all, you know how people started attacking and telling her that she is defrauding Nigerians, and how she is probably lying about what happened or what is happening, and how she is obtaining donations from people and all that. Only for Blessing Okoro, aka Blessing CEO, to put out this video. Let's watch.
People that are saying, oh Blessing, you scammed us, refund my money. A lot of the people who are making noise, they're not giving 1 naira.
So first of all, she called the people talking noisemakers. That's the first thing. That the people making noise, a lot of the people making noise did not even give her 1 naira. That's what she said. Now let's go to a part of the video again that caught my interest.
So everything that I am getting, I deserve it. If you want to cry blood, cry blood.
That she has, oh yes, my sister, that she has done a lot. She has given herself, her intellect, her advice, her all of those things.
Everything to the society.
Yes, and therefore she deserves every good thing that she gets from the society. And anyone that is not happy about it can cry blood. Now I need us to understand something, first of all, Ogechukwu. My problem and our problem is not the fact that the society is donating money to Blessing. Or do you have a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that.
So what's your problem? Go. What's your problem? Let me ask you before.
My problem is I don't understand how somebody can be so influential. She has influence. Influence that a lot of people are begging for.
Praying for
this Obasanjo internet. We are praying every day, God, I beg go.
Let us be seen.
Let us be seen and heard, and let's have influence. And somebody has influence on a platter of gold and is doing nothing with it. He just decided to be playing Anini today, Anini rest tomorrow. From one Anini to another. The beginning of the Bible says when the foundation is faulty, what will the righteous do? From beginning, her foundation has been faulty. From Anini house is now this. Why do you have to lie? If you feel that you've done so much for the society, put out a product. if she put out a product, she has millions of followers across all social media platforms. People are going to rush and buy. You understand? And the people even, you know another issue I have that some people knew that this one a lie. They don't say, this girl, you understand? Lamba.
You know why a lot of people, even though people were skeptical from the beginning, but a lot of people went back and thought about it and said, nobody lies with cancer. Cancer is so terrifying and so traumatic. And I don't think there's any Nigerian that has not been either directly or at least indirectly affected by cancer. Either you have a parent who was, who cancer took, or who is currently battling cancer, or you have a friend or a friend's parent, somebody around you would have, struggled with this disease, right? And so when people saw that video initially, people wanted to say, Blessing CEO, she can be controversial. She can say white when it is black. Let me not really believe. But on second thought, this is cancer.
Somebody come out and say,
exactly.
Stage 4.
Not
beginning part, the last stage, yes.
End of the book. That many people really do not survive.
Yeah.
So a lot of people looked at that and decided, let me believe her. Let me give her the benefit of doubt. So for me and for millions of Nigerians, donating money to Blessing CEO is not the issue. The issue is how the donation is coming up. The fact that, number one, you do not even seem, to have the disease that you said you have. And even if you do have it, it's not the stage that you are claiming it to be. And the reason I'm saying that you're lying is because another video dropped, Daddy Freeze having a live video with, his people that come on his live, and he said something that struck me. Let's remember that Daddy Freeze was one of the people who very first had Blessing on his platform to talk about this matter, right? Blessing went on the platform at the time, Daddy Freeze's live video, and initially, if you watch that live video, initially she appeared quite sober, quite low, quite ill. She was talking very softly and all of that. And then as the video went on, the tiger came out and she was just giving everybody hot. And people were like, what happened to the initial calm and sickly person that we were seeing? So, referring to Daddy Freeze, he said something that is worth noting, and this was what he said.
The only fraud, in my opinion, is that Blessing does not have cancer and she claims she has cancer. That is fraud.
The only fraud, in his opinion, is that Blessing does not have cancer that she claims she has. This is Daddy Freeze saying this. And as someone who she had been in contact with, is he telling us what we should believe?
Believe that.
Because he said it. He said she does not have cancer.
And that's the only fraud.
But for him to now call that the only fraud, that is
taking money.
That is for me. I'm wondering, was that an oversight on his part to call that the only fraud?
Apart from that even being fraud, you understand, is insensitive. Do you know there are millions of Nigerians who are currently going through cancer? They are currently going through chemotherapy. They can't even afford, because the treatment is expensive. It's in millions of naira and in dollars. So they can't even ask for help anymore, because somebody who is genuinely down is now comes to, oh please, I need my problem. Hey, now so they take scam also, say they stage 4, and you're just making it look like something we just sweep under the carpet.
I want to bring out a few things that have happened in the past week that have thrown a different light to all of these controversies. First is the interview that Blessing CEO went to on Arise TV. Right? That interview had a medical doctor and a lawyer in the same room. And questions were asked of Blessing, which, to be honest, between you and I, she had absolutely no response to. You can't tell me, in this my adult age, that you went for something as invasive as a biopsy and you can't coherently describe the procedure.
Exactly.
Who does that? Who freaking does that? she was being asked what was the procedure, and she was saying incision around,
because there was
nipple,
never a procedure
around my nipple,
was,
and the doctor said
there
no,
was never a
that is not how it's done. It's either fine needle something, fine needle aspiration or something that she called it, or something else, the core biopsy. I had to learn legal terms from that video. You know, those were the two options the doctor gave. And she said none of these options require an incision around your nipple. Now, the doctor asked her again, when was this lump discovered? And she said July 2025. And then she made mention of the fact that the first time the lump was discovered, she was told it was not cancerous. And then she decided that she was not in the right frame of mind. She was not ready to have a surgery to remove the lump. So she asked the doctor if she could go, and the doctor said it was fine. And she now went back for a checkup in January, only to be told that the lump is now cancerous. This, the doctor shut down again. The doctor said, number one, no qualified doctor would allow a patient with a lump in their breast go home because the person said, I'm not ready for surgery. Except you decide to check yourself out against medical counsel. That no doctor will say, okay, it's fine, go. When you're ready, come back. That's the first thing. The second thing the doctor talked about that clearly showed very, very crystal-like that she was lying was the doctor said that a non-cancerous lump does not eventually become cancerous. The doctor said that. She said that the only way that can happen is if the first biopsy that was done read a false negative. That's the only way you can now come back and then they will now say it's cancerous. But if it was benign to start with, that it cannot later become cancerous, right? That was another way we knew that liar pants on fire was going on. Again, the doctor asked for the medical report. Blessing, after telling us that she can't give her medical report to the public, that it's a private document, that she does not have the obligation to share it with the public, the doctor asked for it in the interview. She obliged. She showed it to the doctor. The doctor looked at it and said, this is the exact medical reports that we are seeing everywhere. Apparently, it's the same medical report that we reported in the last show was flying all around the internet and which is being claimed to be doctored. The medical doctor, Dr. Adefunke, God bless her beautiful soul, looked at that medical report and said, I've seen this medical report before, and I have called the pathologist whose signature and name is on this medical report, and he says he has no idea
of what is happening
about this report. In other words, the doctor or the pathologist has washed his hands like Pontius Pilate off of the medical report. So who gave Blessing a medical report that has the name, signature of a qualified pathologist who is resident in Asaba? But this medical report that we are all looking at seems to be originating from Enugu. Uncle Pathologist said he has not gone to Enugu in the longest of times. Enugu, my sister. So where did that come from? That is another craziness that is going on. Now, the one that blew my pants literally off my behind was when I woke up on Monday, the 6th of April, and I was going through social media, only for me to see a video from a woman who claims that she is the lady who owns the medical reports. Bros, this is the story. This woman, whose name is, let me be very, very sure. So this woman, whose name is Deborah Mbara, the creative director of Zazie Beauty Place in Asaba, obviously had worked with Blessing on a project that Blessing had in Asaba sometime last year. In fact, there was a video that Blessing did where she was hyping the woman, that her makeup was fantastic and all, and she showed the woman in the video. So we know for a fact that happened, right? So the woman was the makeup artist on the set. So of course, I'm sure Blessing should have known or would have known that the woman probably was battling cancer
at that time.
Yes. So when the woman saw Blessing's post, video, crying and talking about stage 4 and all of that. The woman said that she and her friend decided to put a call across to Blessing. Her friend actually called Blessing
to cry with
her and encourage her and empathize and all of that. And the friend said, oh, you remember Zazie, right? Let her talk to you so that she can encourage you more, because
somebody who has been there before.
Exactly, you know her story. Let her speak to you. So Zazie spoke with Blessing, and according to her, she said she really encouraged her, told her that this is not a social media thing, this is not a crying thing. Put yourself together, because if you're crying and you're all over the place, you may not really be very focused to know exactly what to do and all of that. Put yourself together. Let's start seeking solutions. She said she sent prayer chain safe to her.
To fire.
You know, that the spirit of cancer will cast you out, will bind you. She was doing all of that. And at some point, they even put a medical doctor on the call. And the medical doctor asked Blessing and said, what have you done so far? Where have you gotten to in this journey? And, you know, Blessing made it look like, you know, it's really, really bad. And the medical doctor said that in that case, I suggest that you take urgent action immediately. Don't waste time. And the doctor left the call. And then, you know, as the conversation was going on, Blessing now spoke to Zazie and said, please,
results.
Can you send me that your medical
Make I see as it be.
Let me compare it with my
own. Compare results? It's not WAEC, it's not NECO.
No. Let me look at it and compare it with my own.
Whether her own is stage 6 or stage 10.
Zazie said she didn't even think about it. She sent the report to Blessing.
Because she needs evidence, she needs backup to back up the lie.
Only for us to now, in that video that I saw, I actually saw this video on Oriental Times page, you will see the real results and you will see the
doctored one.
Oluwole one, right side by side, right? The name on the real result has been tweaked. The age has been tweaked.
Everything.
The girl was like, she is heavily traumatized. Like, is this how people are?
Making somebody's pain look
Your
like
pain,
like
your own pain.
As in somebody, people's pain. People have lost.
The lady now said,
bad.
Blessing said she doesn't know who I am. And she doesn't know my husband. She laughed. And she said, Blessing has come to meet my husband in Asaba. She met with my husband. She met with my friend's husband. I should have been in that meeting, but I wasn't there because I was emotionally down. You could see the bitterness in this woman. And she said, Blessing was begging her husband that they should forgive. The husband said, the only way they can let it go is for Blessing to go back to the world and tell them that all of this is a lie. Meanwhile, Blessing is around granting interviews. You saw the interview with Egungun. What do they call him? Egungun.
I don't know his name.
I don't know. She was there, and the man asked her a question that he has heard people say that, you know, this thing she did is her trying to raise money for her husband. And she said, how much Nigerians get when they won't help me raise money?
Now you will not get money.
You see, the thing that is very hurtful in all of this is the lack of remorse, the mockery, the
attitude, the bad mouth. I don't know. Bad mouth.
Now, on Tuesday night,
every day,
just before I went to bed,
matters are rising every day.
Another matter arose. I was just strolling casually on the streets of Instagram when I saw Uncle VDM coming out to say that his petition to the IG of police to investigate Blessing's CEO has been approved. Matter is mattering now. According to VDM, he sent her the only money in his account. In fact, that was the money he wanted to use to eat
that day.
In fact, he has spent so much treating ulcers
since that day. 13 million, I'll be 12 million.
No, calm down. Do you know how much he sent to Blessing's CEO?
How much?
Guess. 115 naira.
115 naira. He wants his money back.
With interest.
With
interest. So, Blessing has to pay for damages for all the things that he missed. Because if he had that 150 in his house, you know, maybe by now he would have had 30 million.
He will have all that.
Maybe that 150 would have produced like 30
Of course
million.
now.
So now, you see, Igbos have a proverb that who the gods want to kill, they first make mad.
True.
When you do not have any sense of consequence, You have no sense of responsibility. These are the kinds of things that you expose yourself to. Everything we have talked about up until now, her interview in Arise TV, her the woman who came out to talk about her medical reports, everything that she has said so far shows very clearly,
and that she knows what she's doing.
That she's
not, yes, she knows, as in with her 2 eyes.
That she set out to
she planned it.
Fraud Nigerians. I mean, let's call it spade a spade.
Fraud.
But to use something as grave as cancer, to go as far as shaving your hair, complete gorimapa, in order to further press down, double down on this,
let the thing look alike.
On this lie, that is a different form of I'm not a mental health practitioner, I'm not a psychologist, but I'm sure that there is a name
something is wrong
for this ailment. There is a name for it. And I would toe the line of the presenter on Arise TV. When she was ending the interview, she said, I wish you speedy recovery from
whatever
cancer or whatever else that you may be sick from. Because there is something fundamentally wrong somewhere.
True.
And as I was seeing all of these things, something came to my mind. This behavior is very, very similar to the behavior of people that we call sociopaths. I'm sure that, a medical professional, a psychiatrist or something will now be able to help see whether that's what is happening. But let me just give you a run through of regular symptoms of sociopathy, right? They say that the key signs include a profound lack of empathy or remorse.
Get people.
Chronic manipulation, deceitfulness, impulsivity, aggression, and irresponsibility. Please look at this thing. Profound lack of empathy or remorse. It was shown in the video where she was laughing. Nigerians.
How much people have? Do you know that some people gave the last money that they have?
How much do people
out of empathy
you gave me out of love now. You love me. That's why you gave me. That's what they gone to your head.
I've worked hard for you. Did I beg you? Did I drag you?
Lack of empathy or remorse. Chronic manipulation.
She's a manipulator.
You shaved your head.
As in,
shave back. You almost are seeing your brain. Just for you to consolidate
the lie
on the lie.
Rub cement on the lie.
Deceitfulness, that one feel everywhere. That one is everywhere. They made incision on the breast. They put a needle. It's on the left. It's on the right. It's stage 4. They told me it's stage 4.
I went before. It was not cancerous. I came back. It is not cancerous.
The doctor is in Enugu.
The doctor is in Asaba.
Already we know that that's deceitful. Impulsivity. She seems like the kind of person that once something enters her head, they think I'm true.
As they enter heart, they enter mouth.
Aggression. Do you see how she talks sometimes?
Yeah, she's quite
any responsibility. No be me go talk whether she did responsible or not. But some of these behavior it shows that something is not right somewhere. And then as if to just would I call it agree with what everybody is saying, that she had set out initially to defraud people and defraud them. She deactivated her Instagram account.
This one, the fire is too much. Trust Nigerians. They use one hand to give you, they use the other one to drag.
They will use the other hand and their two legs
to drag
your destiny out.
By the time they drag
she deactivated though, and her bobo too deactivated. So
the
IVD.
The love of our life.
Blessing CEO is no longer on Instagram. IVD's account cannot be found on Instagram.
They need time together.
Brings me to now ask this question. Uncle IVD, when it was your turn and you were on the hot seat, Blessing stood for you. She stood like Mount Zion, a rock that cannot be shaken.
Cannot be moved.
She fought everybody who was fighting you. She carry you, put for her head, carry you, put for her lap. Now it's her turn. We've not heard anything from you. What's going on?
You want it to land back for prison?
No, now he should have come out to support.
He wants to be able to. He wants to write. Make sure everything is perfect.
What is perfect exactly?
What he's going to explain.
He's waiting to give us robust answer.
Yeah, so that people know that
robust answer.
His baby girl means everything that she's saying. You understand that? So he's working on it.
The lessons from all of this is that my dad used to tell me back in the day that
a good name
is better than riches.
A good name.
Because you know the truth. 10, 20 years down the line,
Oh God.
you would Google and these things will still come up.
True, the internet never forgets.
And no matter how you would have polished yourself up at that time, this will be a stink that you would not be able to wash
clean.
off.
True.
Look at Kim Kardashian. She's now polished and all, but people still remember her as the person who her claim into limelight was a sex tape. And there are still brands till tomorrow who will not associate with that. So let's stop looking for riches and wealth and all of these things on the altar of our names. Because at the end of the day, I would say it again, that's the biggest resource you have, your name. And also for people who lie, and lie as if the people you're talking to are
food. Like they remove the people's brain and
what do you think you're talking to? Yes, hunger is killing people in Nigeria, but we still have sense. We still have brain. You will come out and you will just lie and expect people to just take it like that. We are not stupid. We are not puppets. No matter how it is you look at Nigerians, we are not. Nigerians are one of the smartest people in the world.
Of course, making waves. We are making waves everywhere. Now condition make crayfish bench.
So people should stop it. And our young girls, please, I beg you with everything, have better role models.
True.
Have better role models.
Who are you listening to? Who are you following?
For us that are parents, also guide your daughters aright, for them to know that there are some things that are flash in the pan. They are ephemeral. They will just dissipate. But when you follow process to build something, it lasts longer and at least the better for it.
True.
So Blessing CEO, I wish you the very best. You will go and answer IG of police in Abuja. You will go and show the medical reports. Even the doctor self has a legal right to drag you for defamation.
Yes,
because he can't be putting his name on a document that he did not sign. So there is obtaining by false pretense, obtaining by tricks. That's 419.
Not 419 now.
There is
also an internet 419.
Yes, there is obtaining by tricks. There is forgery because the document is forged. There is defamation because you put a doctor's name where he's not supposed to be. He's not the one that signed the document. You say he's the one that signed the document. So there is that one.
Then there's Tifri, the one about Wayaka. Open Nigeria's house.
It's not Tifri.
Open Nigeria's house. There is collected their money.
Fraud. So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Please, if there's anything I'm going to say, be remorseful. Nigerians are very forgiving. I said this last episode.
Yeah.
Nigerians are very forgiving. All they need is for you to show that you are sorry. So, my job here is done. But if you say you will not hear, we will still come back next week to continue. If you give us more things to talk about, we will still come back.
Maybe by next week, it would have reached stage. Maybe permanent in the hospital. That's what it's to be.
Please, we are tired. Fix this.
Election is next year. Biko, fix this one. Let this stage go. Let's focus on what is important.
She said election is let's focus on the important matters.
Yes,
It's distracting.
As in,
please. Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay, God bless you.
May you not have stage. Our viewers, you will not have stage 4. You will not have cancer in Jesus' name.
Amen. And may we not use our mouth to bring hardship into our life. Amen. Thank you very much. This is Let's Weigh In. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, you know you're wrong. You know that's an error. Click the subscribe button.
They are not paying to subscribe.
I tire.
Nobody's paying
to donate.
Don't donate it. Just
piam, and it is done. There's also a bell icon beside the subscribe. Click the bell icon so that anytime we put up a video, you will get a notification. Okay? My name is Amaka Chibuzo-Obi, and this is Ogechukwu Uzon Zebi. We'll be back next time.
See you.
Bye.